running a successful food truck business and life. We invite you along to join Josh and Skippy on this journey. This is Monday Morning Food Truck.
Well, there's we got really
All right. Great.
what the you doing?
There's not a lot of room between this desk and the bed. I guess you can call it a desk. It's like an end table.
You're super far away now. Or super dark.
The
Anyway, hey.
the Best Western Sault Marie.
Welcome to he's yelling again.
Jesus Christ. Who's
Tell him to go
yelling?
to bed. Tell him to go to bed. Go to bed. Hello, Christopher. Oh, that's right. You guys. Welcome to Monday afternoon food truck. Josh is up is what's called God's country in the UP, and he moved, and now his service isn't the best.
In him today.
Oh.
Okay. I don't know. What?
Oh boy.
Okay, so
Oh boy.
I hear you just on.
Yeah, you sound like you're.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
Is that better?
Yeah, it caught up.
Yeah. No, I turned off the YouTube stream.
Oh. Apologize, we're not live on YouTube, but you can always find us on the Riverside app.
Yeah, which is what I posted.
It is what you posted. Yes.
Yes.
So, how's God's country today?
Yeah, working off a hot spot. It's beautiful up here. It's a little chilly with the breeze, but it's not bad.
Beautiful day.
Chris is happy with the number of pot stores everywhere. So that's good. There's one right across the street from the hotel. Two of them across the street.
I'm sure he's Googled their the establishments.
Slide for the week. No.
Cheers to Chris.
There, I think maybe it's right by Arby's.
Smart.
Yeah. We dropped the trailer off at the RV park.
Good.
Over in Brimley at the other casino. They did not have rooms there though, so
darn.
Oh well. Yeah.
Didn't want to tent it out there.
So. Fuck no. It's gonna be like 45 degrees tonight. It might snow.
Sounds fantastic.
Is the air conditioning on the trailer? I think I turned it off. Okay.
I can tell you that that today working outside was a fantastic weather. We did a catering gig for our local ISD, and that's why we're doing a Monday afternoon food truck. And the breeze was right in our window. No, back to school event for their staff. There were 3 food trucks. Yeah, no kids, 3 food trucks. We were all told to cook for 260 people. There was a grilled cheese truck. There was a pizza truck and us. Okay, pizza truck was doing slices. So, of those 3, which ran out of food first?
We did.
The pizza truck.
Did.
Oh yeah. Yep, we're. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You need to call our buddy Jim with Peninsula Fiber Net and see if you can get something new. See if he can throw you an antenna out there. Yeah, you're frozen.
I'm not frozen. You're frozen. You're frozen.
No, you're gone now. Ooh. Be kind of weird if I'm the only one doing this, but I can absolutely say I'm the only one doing this. Anyway, so depending on whether he sees us or not, it was the pizza truck ran out of food first. They were, we were told to cook for 260 people. The grilled cheese truck was doing a grilled cheese, well, whatever, the different types, and homemade kettle chips. Pizza guy was doing pizza slices, and I was doing our menu plus a side. And we were told again to cook for 260. How they didn't think that these people, pizza guy only cooks 8 to 10 inch pizzas. Oh, okay. Hey, you're back. I love that smile.
No one will know I was gone.
No one will know you were gone?
You only know if I was gone.
True.
On the recording.
It's still cutting out, but that's fine.
No,
I love you.
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah.
Whatever. Unless we just don't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, in response to me. Response to me or no. Just fuck you.
I only heard you.
So yes. That's
Do you want to write it down and show me? We can do this a different day.
No.
No, we're not doing this a different day. What are you doing? This is a shit show, and I love every minute of it. Wait, hold on. Why don't you turn off my camera?
How we strive.
Oh,
because I don't need to see your ugly face.
Oh, well, I love you too.
Can you hear
I can actually hear you now, though. Yeah, absolutely. Did you hear anything I said?
I heard every single word you fucking said.
Oh, good. Awesome.
Yes, for no fucking reason. Yes, I heard it all. You agree that that's what you guys do.
Can you repeat that?
Hello?
Can you repeat that?
Which part?
All of it?
No. What is your problem?
I'm just like, I wish. I actually wish. I about fell today, and Chris would like to be on drugs as well.
Yeah, that's what he just said.
Yeah, I could hear over the mumble. Basically, all I was saying is the pizza guy ran out. He cooks first. 6 slices is one pizza, and he said he cooked 100 pizzas and budgeted 3 slices per person. Well, if that's the case, he only cooked for 200 instead of
what?
Instead of the 260 that we were told we were to cook for.
Why would he give 3 slices to every person? That's a lot of fucking pizza.
No, it was a buffet, so he guessed that's what they were going to take because realistically, he cooks small pizzas.
Gotcha.
So
they're like personal pan.
Yeah,
bucket pizzas.
Wood fire, thin crust, that type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Gotcha.
Good pizza. It's the pizza
understand
guy that
that.
was on our podcast. Anyway,
Oh yeah, he's no good.
it's fair. Settle down. You drinking
Oh,
coffee
it's not
already?
fair. Gosh, you have to. Yeah. Why? What do you mean already?
Oh. Well, you were slurping. There you go. Please do. So we were all paid the same. He was done about a half hour before everybody else was because they were all going to his line, grabbing pizza, and then going to one of our lines. So, otherwise,
Sounds like that was smart. He got
only-
paid more per hour than you did.
oh, absolutely, for sure.
You should do that next time.
We overcooked for food to make sure we didn't run out. So now I got to throw away 6 pork butts.
You didn't leave there for like the teachers and stuff.
No, they all left. They all had to be bussed back. So it was at like a central location, and they were all being bussed in.
Oh.
And I thought I was being hefty on my portions.
see.
Said the blind man after he peed in the wind. It's all coming back to me now. So let's go off of let's talk about last week. So how was I actually was out last week. Like most of the week I was out. It was great.
Well, let's hear about it. Tell me about it.
I worked part-time most of the week.
Captivating.
Part-time.
Cool story. Tell me again.
Oh boy. Are you not hearing me again?
I hear you fine.
Great. You act like you're not, so I don't know. And I can't see your smiling face. So we did about 5,000 for the week. We worked part-time, pretty much evening shifts. And I don't like horses' asses. And we had a day off in the middle to recover. Yeah, so we did pretty good. It was all night stuff and a catering gig. Oh, I can actually, Leah, let's talk about my worst catering gig ever. Ready? Let's talk about it. So this is what not to do when you're catering. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I apologize.
You didn't interrupt me at all.
Okay. So he asked me to make it. It was for what they call I guess a car club was having a little road run, and I was to provide food at the finish line, kind of thing. And he asked me if I would create a menu for him. I said sure. Come to the day of this event, and I'm halfway there, and I'm like, shit, forgot to make the menu. I get about 2/3 of the way there, and I'm like, shit, I forgot the coleslaw.
Oh
so
my gosh, Skippy!
Of course, I had to turn around, hobble out of my truck to grab my coleslaw, and I was supposed to be there by 2, and I arrived at 2:10. Luckily, he wasn't there yet, so he really didn't know.
Jesus.
He actually hired a server from. It was a very close call. He hired a server from a local golf course to serve the food. So I set everything up, and as soon as I set everything up, I'm like, shit, I forgot buns.
Oh my God. Was it your first day?
Not even. This was a trial run, from what I understand. So I asked the lady, when do you think they'll arrive? Oh, you got about a half hour. I said, great, I'm going to run and grab some buns. Okay, go ahead. And as soon as I walked from the back of his house to the front of his house, he was pulling up. Now, not only was this, so this type of car club, come to find out, he and his buddies were all former engineers at Dodge, Ram, Stellantis, whatever you want to call it now. And he was responsible for the development and manufacturing of the Dodge Viper. Cool. So all the cars that were in the driveway /yard/street were pretty much all Dodge Vipers.
Nice. Did you get to drive one?
I did not. I was scared to walk near it. There was one that was
You
all
should
black.
have offered that up as even payment.
No. Well, he wanted to give me $50, and I gave it back to him and told him I didn't deserve it. He's like,
You are
he's
the
like,
worst hooker ever.
I know. he's like, I heard you forgot the buns. I said, yep, grocery store's 10 minutes away. I said, grocery store's 10 minutes away. He's like, okay, you'll be back in what, 20? I said, no, I'll be back in 10. I'm like, what the fuck did I say I'll be back in 10 for? So I raced
You let me
to
borrow
get
your
buns.
car. We'll make it 15.
I raced to get buns, raced back. And by the time they just decided to eat without buns. So, yeah, there was a black Dodge Viper that the handle or the name of the car they call is Darth Viper, which I thought was kind of neat. All black. Anyway, so he called me
So you
a couple
did
days.
that hard and you still get a $50 tip? That you
No,
refused?
I did not. I refused the tip. I did not take the tip.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Took the whole thing.
I gave him what he deserved. He also called me about 18 times ahead of time to make sure he had enough food, because his buddy lived in Grand Rapids and they did the same thing out there, and he ran out of food, and he used some local barbecuer that says it's in a neon green trailer. So I didn't want to be that kind of guy. So, and no, that was kidding. It wasn't. So he called me. I was worried. I don't know who it was. He didn't tell me. But he called me to tell me the food was great and he would recommend me to anybody, and to, if I wanted a ride in the Viper, he'd be more than happy to oblige. So all came out well. What was weird is the Viper, when it was driving, you heard the same song as the Ice Cream Man.
Huh? Well, good. Seems like are you nacho cheese?
You can hear that?
Text me, aren't you? Saying this is bullshit. Yes, I can
was...
hear you munching on your nacho cheese filled pizza rolls.
My bad. My apologies. I'm hungry. I'm sorry. No, I'm not texting you. So how was your week? What did you do? Did you have fun?
So you did something today, and you did.
Oh, like I said, I worked part time.
Yeah. Why are you? Stop apologizing. Talk.
We're talking over each other. That's the only reason I apologize.
Jesus fucking Christ!
But we do have a big weekend. We have a Civil War muster.
You get the weirdest events.
You did the Festival of Oddities last year, and I get weird events?
You know what? I did not do that. I did not get in.
I thought it was... You didn't do one? I thought you did one of them.
Nope, I tried. Oh. We did not get in.
Yeah, they love Stack's Barbecue out of Lansing. They get most of the Charlotte stuff.
The Oddities Fest out of Charlotte. No, it was our friends out of that area. The Funnels, I think.
Oh, yeah. You can call
What's the name of their place?
Got Smoke.
What's the name of their place? Thank you. I was drawing a blank. Yeah, I know they were there last year. They said it was pretty good. So, but yeah, we have no shot at getting in.
They just celebrate.
It's another event where it was. That's another one of those events where they will stick to their vendors until someone pulls out, type of thing. It sounds like so, which is bullshit.
So you remember I talked about being they said I could go into our little county fair They would charge me like $700 for the week or whatever.
Yep.
I was told that the fare absolutely sucked. One of the vendors who does like Philly cheesesteaks and stuff said he did $2,000 for the whole week.
Oh yeah, that's not awesome.
I would have overcommitted. I would have overcooked and probably lost my ass. So kind of glad I didn't go. Our little fair doesn't do concerts anymore, and that's why it was popular. Is because they would actually bring in at least one good concert throughout the week. But this year they did like a rodeo, and they did the Taylor Swift Experience. So maybe a bunch of teeny bopper girls, but it was not what it used to
your
be.
perfect demographic.
I'm not a kid friendly truck.
No,
we've already established that a lot, a lot, yes.
Well, good, excellent. That's all very good. I'm glad you had a fantastic week.
Like it was a whole week back. Like it was a full week. So good to be back.
Well, you said you work part time though, so it's not really a full week, but it's like a half a full week.
I was out every day. Okay.
That's pretty much. Anyway,
just can't help yourself.
It's not just clear. I'm happy for you being back. Hey, Carl, you work. As long as you're happy and you're hitting your goals, buddy, that's all that matters.
I don't know what. After being off for 4 weeks, I really don't know what my goals are anymore. I need to reestablish my goals.
Right? And let your truck make money.
No,
yeah,
that's not my goal. That's your goal.
How's the cafe coming along?
We have a bid coming in on Thursday regarding the floor. Once the floor gets in, I can get all my equipment in and we'll be done. So hopefully October.
What kind of floor?
Tile.
Yeah.
Cord tile.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't kneel down anyway, but I asked him what did he budget for floor, and he said X, and I said, well, if I cover it, how about you take $100 off, or if I cover half, or if we split it, how about you take $100 off my rent a month for the next, or for our lease agreement? He's like, deal. So I'm like, all right. Works out for me.
Have you thought about just doing a polished concrete? Is it all concrete floors underneath?
It is not.
Oh, okay.
It is OSB subfloor. Because absolutely I did. I absolutely had somebody.
Yeah, that'd be.
They can do epoxy floors over OSB, but the system to do it ends up being like $15 a square foot.
Okay.
And that would.
I was gonna say if it was just concrete on there, and then just do a polished concrete floor.
Absolutely, would have loved it.
That's.
But we have some dead air now. Oh, there you go.
Hi, I'm back. Hi. Say again what? What do you want me to say again?
What you just did.
What was the last thing you heard?
Hi. Polished concrete. Yes.
Tile floors were a nightmare when I McDonald's and stuff because the grease and the salt.
Yes.
To see in there and just not eat away at the grout. So it was a constant pain in the ass. And as soon as you start deck brushing stuff and the grout starts pulling out. Yep. So, good luck. I can't wait to go dine in at your establishment. PB and J's B&M.
What? Brick and mortar. Okay. I was wondering what the hell B&M was.
B&M.
You will be invited to our soft opening.
Button muff. It won't be soft if I'm there.
I'm not sure it'll be hard either. Please just leave the tip.
Yeah.
How was your week?
I don't like to be rejected. Fantastic, man. Chris and was really knocked it out of the park every day. Everything. They were part of the time. Except for today, it was pretty phenomenal, and we'd probably be out of business right now if it wasn't for him.
He must be sleeping.
No, he's wide awake. That's why I got to say that shit.
Well, you could throw to Caleb and say he was the employee of the month.
No, that's just everybody knows that's not true.
What about Rich?
No, it was
Rick or whatever his name is.
Who's Rich? Oh, wait hey, Rick. Sorry about Skippy. He's an asshole. And Caleb, you're a top 3 employee.
Damn. Damn. Oh, you
Damn
assholes.
who? What are you talking about?
Sorry, our Civil War
Who are you
muster.
calling an asshole? I can't see you anymore.
I know. Our Civil War muster, which is huge. I mean, they get 10. Yeah, they do 10, 15,000 people, so absolutely I'm going to do it. But of course they got 2 barbecue places.
For your sandwiches.
I don't know. They have real money. But of course they have 2 barbecue
also
places.
You should sell little pouches of fake bullets too. So that
I'm not selling little pouches of fake bullets.
Okay. Well,
that's kind of funny though.
Tell you, give them to the Confederate soldiers, man. Can really make it be a turning point in that thing. Or maybe just some Tylenol. It's ibuprofen. Clean pair of socks.
How about clean pair of socks?
Gangrene was an issue.
A little nip.
You should get creative. Yeah, a little nip and some socks. You should go to Walmart and get a big pair of tube socks in gray, and offer them for sale.
Would they even know what to do with themselves if I gave them their change was a pair of socks?
Now with the purchase of every sandwich, a pair of socks.
Congratulations.
Good luck, man. No, we did all our roadside shit. We did a train lunch, and that was good. And we're kind of just we're rolling through it. We did Friday at the Vintage Festival where they had way too many trucks. So we were about $1,000 less than last year. But she told me when we were there that she was planning on at least a couple of them backing out. So she overbooked this year because she's had trucks back every year. And naturally, no one backed out.
Of course not. Why would they?
So we all were just a little bit less than good day. Just not a great day. We went back out at brewery in Allendale on Saturday. We'd be back there. It was okay. And then we did the Free Beer and Highway, their charity, the Idiots for Underdogs. Had under softball and kickball tournament Saturday, Sunday. We were there for Sunday kickball. Didn't really make any money, but that was not really the point of it. So, first year for them. First year event they only had 7 teams, I think. So not a huge crowd, but it'll be better next year. So because they are good to us. They must have on the air, mentions a lot, which is nice. So, yep, that is all that. Now we're up in the UP to do 2 days of the catering.
2 days of the catering.
Yep. 2
So
days of the
we're
catering.
both locations.
And I could Sault Ste. Marie. I could actually might be able to see one of them from our hotel window. And then the other one is in Marquette. So,
wow,
which is a little bit of a drive from where the trailer is.
Oh yeah.
But, so, yep, we'll that one's on Thursday. So we'll park the trailer again for the night and then head back on Friday. We have a very busy day Saturday. A farmer's market, catering in the middle of the day, and then our favorite winery, Tanglewood, in the evening, and then back to the brewery on Sunday. So yeah, we have a full week. We are making our way towards a pretty good, decent-ish August, despite slow roadside for July and August. So I can't figure out why we have such a drop off for evening roadside stuff these 2 months, but it is what it is, and it happens every year. So we do our best to not have as much of it. So, and we've had way less of it this year because we've been able to do other private stuff. But so when we get a couple weeks in a row where we have, a handful of subdivisions almost every night, it's like, ugh, it's so slow.
But yeah, I freaking hate that.
September is right around the corner. And we'll see the bump again. Yeah, and we got 5 Etna events next month. Actually, I'm sorry, 6 Etna events. I forgot about the one we just added. So,
jeez,
that'll help. Plus a whole lot of weddings, and yeah, the rest of the year is looking pretty hopping. So, outside of weekday evenings in October. Yeah. But we're going to need it to be if we're going to continue to stay roughly 10% up over last year. I was really hoping for a little bit more than 10%, but
that's what I wanted to look at. I wanted to look at what my percentage was after taking all those weeks off.
-14.
It probably is. We're up like 28, and now please hold. Oh, let's see here. This month, or no, not this month. Huh. This month it says I'm up. Oh, that's over last month. My bad. Like, yeah, it'd be up 57% over last month. Last month this year. I'm okay. I'm down 0.9%.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
So I'm kind of right on where I need to be.
Well, not where you. Yeah, I mean.
Well, I've lost a smidge. How about that? I lost a smidge.
You'll get that back probably, right?
I think so. We have. I mean, I'm booked all week. I don't have a day off until next Monday. So I'm now. Granted, I have 1, 2, 3 caterings, 4 caterings, so that helps. We have a local event on Friday, and then the Civil War muster, which is also local. But
yeah,
and I've never been to it. I just know they draw a crowd. I mean, there's a ton of people there. One of my good customers is actually one of the reenactors.
Okay.
So
yeah, right now we're like 6.5% up year over year.
Where did you want to be this year?
340. So I was hoping like 375, which we can still get to.
Okay.
Yeah, my numbers are gonna be weird this week.
Christopher,
you heard that?
That sir was loud. I'm just saying. That sir. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All righty.
Why aren't we in a tent? Because there's not enough room.
I can see why.
Yeah. So yeah, our percentages and stuff are going to be a little bit weird this week, because we only have, depending on how those 2 days of catering, the payment comes through. So we're only going to have 2 days of paid during the work week. where we had, I mean, there was one of those days where we had a $3,000 day last year. So we're going to see the numbers. The numbers are going to fluctuate a lot, but it all will wash out, come Saturday. So, yeah, we should beat last August pretty handily, I would assume. I think we have a shot maybe to still hit 50, but 45 would be a good number for us. So, but yeah, we'll be after Thursday, we'll be at 33. So just need another 12 in the last, handful of days. So,
yeah. Well, that's good.
Yeah, we might be able to make it. Hopefully. Weather's been good. So
I do want to finish. I don't have a lot set up for October this year. My September is pretty booked, but my October is relatively open.
Yeah, we have a couple weeks where we're pretty light on evening stuff. I didn't book anything the whole last week of October in the evenings because we were kind of hoping for some trunk or treat invitations to come through. So I'm still holding out hope for that, and those will come through, I would think. So we tend to see a lot of last minute stuff in October that we usually turn down. So I'm kind of banking on the same kind of pattern for this year. So we'll see.
Good. Yeah, that was the biggest back to school thing we've ever done this today. We normally do one, which I don't think they're doing it this year. But yeah, it was quite. We just everybody had to do was like $14 a person. And then they set it up with like an 18% automatic gratuity. But they did not stop from we're supposed to sell from like 11 to 1:30. And they're like, "Are you open?" And it's like 9. No, like 10, but still. I'm like, "No, we just got here." "Oh, okay. Well, they brought us early." I'm like, yeah. Oh boy, he left again. Mm-hmm. There's something I want to talk about, and I don't remember it. FYI, we're only going an hour today, mainly because of hotspot issues. Now, I'd love to know what people think about competition. I saw a meme or a quote on Facebook yesterday. Oh, Josh is trying to reconnect. The 3 dots are. Oh, hey, bud.
It rebooted my hotspot rebooted on me just out of the blue.
Oh,
I don't know what happened. Yeah,
well, I was about to talk about a topic, so you came back at the right time.
Okay, let's talk about a taco topic.
No,
I love topic,
not a taco, a topic.
We're not talking about a taco topic.
No, we're talking about just a topic.
Chimichangas?
No tacos. I love me a good chimney. Oh, don't get me started. Don't threaten me with a good time. So I saw a Facebook meme about competition, and it really hammered home the fact that don't worry about competition. He's like, if you ever want to see competition or something of that nature, look down the bread aisle. You see 18 different companies doing the exact same thing. So what is when you show up to an event and there might be another barbecue truck, or you go into a town that has a well-known barbecue restaurant that's, typically well attended, what's your feeling on competition?
Doesn't bother me one little tiny bit.
Right? That should be everybody's.
I don't care. It doesn't even, I don't even give it a second thought. Really.
I don't either.
We were kitty corner from another barbecue trailer on Friday. And we had a gentleman that runs a Grand Rapids food and restaurant kind of group. Came over to us and said, "Hey, that other trailer is shit," and then proceeded to show me pictures of what you got.
Exactly. I mean, you don't know who you're parked next to, or they're parking next to you, or whatever. Just worry about yourself.
I mean, everybody has different tastes, and just how often do you see 4 or 5 burger trucks at one event? And they all have lines. They're all selling burgers, but they're not the same burgers. There's sometimes I'm in the mood for a hamburger. I'm in the mood for
like you'd be in the mood.
But whatever.
You'll be in the mood for like a regular, like a nice thick cut or thick patty, and then you'll be in the mood for a smash burger. It's the same meat, except one's just made a little different.
You know what? And you roll in, and you set up next to whatever. I bet you could roll a food truck in near. Because people want to then compare.
Yeah, it's a variety. I mean, that's why we set our menus up the way we are. We didn't want to be. We wanted to be different.
You copied mine exactly.
I mean, close. I copied yours. I'm not gonna lie. I will not lie. I copied a lot of it. I make my own stuff, but I copied a lot of it.
Yes, you do. And you make it differently than I do, which is why even though we have the same items, they are nowhere near the same flavors.
And my peanut butter sandwich sells a lot better than yours does for some reason.
I don't know. We sold like 10 of them the other day in a day.
Really?
Just out of the blue. Yeah. It was like everybody wanted one. I don't know. And then, we'll go the next day and we sell one. But that's fine.
Let's see here.
That's what I'm talking about. What? He's not even listening. He's so deaf and doesn't care.
Yeah, he doesn't give 2 shits.
How's your battery doing?
33%.
33%?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What's 33%?
Sure.
What was? Oh, okay. I wanted to. I was.
Competition doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, I don't think it does. We have sold this year.
How many of those you've sold this year?
Yeah, we've sold this year 187 Elvises, which has the peanut butter on it. Oh, hold on. Okay. Plus another 67 for meals. So 187 and 67, whatever that comes out to. 254.
I wish I could search. Hold on. I'm doing it on my phone, so it's taking me a little while or longer to
You know what? Take your time.
Why don't I open another on my laptop? It'll crash again.
We don't want things to crash.
Oh, those are okay. Why am I? No, I'm gonna have to do it. Hold on, I gotta do it on my laptop.
Oh boy.
It'll be fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's great.
You just let me know if you can't hear me anymore.
I will. I will. Just because.
Yeah. You're just that kind of guy, Skippy. So what's your new sales goal for the year? With you now being off for that period of time?
I forgot what my original sales goal was. Oh, honestly, to get to last year. Just to match last year's. So last year was 229.
So gain back that 0.9%.
Yes.
That you're down.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be.
That is not a very go get.
Well, here's the thing: it's going to be different. I mean, I gave up close to $20,000 in business in the 4 weeks I was off. So, but I also have the cafe going, or will have the cafe going. So I think that'll be a little bit.
And you did last year though too. So.
No, I didn't. I didn't start the cafe in
last year.
I didn't start the cafe until January of this year.
Okay.
So
your numbers
with-
this year are already skewed because of that.
correct. When we originally talked numbers, I was going from March to now, or to whenever that was. I wasn't including cafe stuff, and I was still ahead. But I know
So
now
really-
I'm behind. So right now the cafe has kept me ahead, or close to ahead, or at least on par.
Yeah. So you won't have a good new baseline then until the end of next year.
Probably. Well, I'm probably going to set up a new location, like food truck location, and then cafe location, so I can keep track of each. I have already I've already talked to a couple potential employees, full W-2.
Nice.
I think I've got my hours, like employee hours, set. I think it might take me a
Okay.
little while to hire an assistant pit master, or pit bitch, as I was called when I was doing it for Bubba. That part I'm not 100%, sure with yet. But I think doing this is forcing me to do things that I'm uncomfortable with, and I need to embrace that.
Yep.
I need to get
Embrace the
as
chaos,
my
man. Okay, how many of your
254.
All right. You can do it. I believe your goal at the beginning of the year was to beat me.
That was my goal, very beginning.
Yeah, I
Yes,
think you still
absolutely,
can.
was to beat you.
Yes.
And I don't think I can.
How many
think that's-
Elvises of those did you sell? You said
254.
nice. Yeah, I'm 163.
Well, that's what I normally push. Like when anybody comes up and asks, like, what do you recommend? I always ask them two questions: are you adventurous or plain, and pork or brisket? And if they say adventurous brisket, I always say go with the Elvis.
We have sold 350 racks of ribs though. 610 Mootown Phillies.
$5,000 worth of mac and cheese. Sorry.
That's it.
Ribs. How many have you done?
About 350 racks.
Oh, I'm in 194.
Yeah, 185 full racks, 346 half racks.
What is
so
your current top seller?
Loaded Max.
Mine's for the first time. Mine's mac with brisket.
Well, yeah. So if you do them separately, pork and brisket, Piglet is our number one still, as always. 1,385 of those. 1,370 brisket loaded max and 1,333 pork loaded max.
So we have gotten
2,700 loaded mac and cheeses.
Oh,
We sell a
let's
few
see
of
here.
those.
All right, so I updated the menu to have two sizes available. So I have a personal size and a shareable size.
Okay.
Personal mac with briskets are at 546. Ooh, I didn't know I could do that. Did you know you can click on the item and it will tell you like gross sales, how many you did, the taxes paid on it, shit like that.
No, I did not.
You can click on
just
the
did
actual
that.
item. It's interesting. All right, so 546, and then but then it goes back to like original. Like, damn it. And the other one.
So
was...
I did realize since we've been doing online orderings now for a little while, we've done over 100 online orders now. I know that because Square sent me a little email says, "Hey, congratulations, you've hit 100 online orders." Anyways,
oh, that's cool.
so modifiers by default get turned on for every item. So we have people ordering small mac and cheeses with no onions, no pickles, no sauce, no peppers, no bun. An actual order. I'm looking at it right now. Or a small mac and cheese with double brisket.
Yeah.
because it turns on our add subtract modifiers for every single item.
What do you charge for
like,
extra brisket? Or double brisket
$6.
or whatever?
$6.
Okay.
And then 4 for pork. So now I have to go in and create individual modifiers for all our online stuff.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's going to be it'll be a fun, tedious little project, but yeah, I think online orders will probably grow.
Mac with brisket was $5.46, and then shareable Mac.
How big is your shareable? Is that the same size that we sell for our normal size?
Yes.
9x9.
I sell it for Mac. I sell it for $20, and people buy it all day. 32 of those. So what was it 5.46 and 32?
Why? I wouldn't say they're buying it all day. Then I'm sold 32 of them.
My apologies. Well, I've only had it on the menu for like a month and a half, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, it's the. I think the share. I mean, I like the idea of the 9x9. It's just I didn't want to sell it for as cheap as you did.
Yeah.
I think you are. I think your value is better than mine.
I appreciate the way you worded it this time. Thank you. Have you weighed the two items side by side?
I have not actually. I need to.
You should. I bet you they're not as different as you think they are.
I don't think they're honest. Yeah, I don't think they are.
Yeah, that 6x9 box is not that much smaller than a 9x9. And when we first started using the 6x9s, I did a loaded Mac in there. I don't remember why we did them in there, but I did one in there, and it was like a quarter of a pound less. Is all it was.
FYI, my personal size is a 6x6.
Oh, okay. I thought you were doing 6x9s.
I was doing that for the shareable, and I'm like, that doesn't look right. So then I did the big one.
Good call, Skippy.
I try. I'm learning.
So we had a barbecue restaurant that is closing down at the end of the month in Middleville, which is just south of our area, Caledonia, south of there, called Broken Smoker. They've been open. Yeah, I know. They've been open for like 7 years.
Wonder why it closed. Anyway.
Well, and that's what a lot of people are asking. Like, oh, the food's great. It's not great, first of all. The food's not good. Chris and I ate there a couple of years ago. It's not good. But there was plenty of comments of people that love it. And again, a taste for everybody. But I noticed when I went back and looked at their menu and tried to get some pictures of the inside of the building just for, just in case.
Just recon. Just a little recon.
Noticed on their menu that they're selling a pound of brisket for $15. I'm like, well, I think I understand why the hell they're going out of business. How are you paying any bills with $5 up on a pound of brisket?
Broken Smoker. Okay, we're in Middleville.
Oh my God! You're not even listening to me. You're just doing your Googling thing.
I'm listening.
No, I'm done. You go ahead and you look through and you tell me.
Keep yapping. I'm good. It's okay.
What did I just say?
They're selling a brisket for cheap as shit. You wonder why?
Yes,
definitely don't wonder why they went out of business.
What's their pound of pork? I think it was like $7 or $8.
Jesus Christ! I got to go through 18 different pages to get their menu. And they use Otto's chicken too. That's just expensive. Jeez, Pete.
Well, it's not as expensive for us because it's local.
No, their brisket a la carte now is $23.
Okay.
So a quarter pound is
$7. I must have
$7.
gotten
A half is $13, and a pound is $23.
So that's better. Yeah, I must have saw an old menu because I pulled it. I got it off their Facebook page.
Their pork is still cheap. It's $4 for a quarter, $6 for a half, and $11 for a one.
But yeah, I mean,
still seems expensive or cheap, I should say.
When you're paying, I mean, probably $4 a pound to produce.
Yeah.
So 11's not horrible. You're pretty close to but you're still at 40% food cost.
Ribs.
I don't
40%
understand. Food cost on what should be your moneymaker. You should be at 15% on pork.
Absolutely should. So ribs, I don't understand. I guess I don't understand why so many restaurants do baby back ribs.
I don't know. Chili's.
Like I'm wondering. Well,
That's
yeah,
the only thing that
it's-
makes sense to me. Just Chili's.
But I'm wondering if it's.
baby back.
Listen, they are easier to
Ribs.
process.
Yeah.
Like unless you're buying a case of actual St. Louis spares, I mean
Mhm.
they are easier to process. So I can understand that. But it's like if they don't cook them right, I mean it's like a dry pork chop, and it's like white
there's
meat.
not,
It's white meat pork, and it just. Ugh.
generally there's not as much meat on them. You know.
I just don't
Yeah,
get it.
I don't either.
But so 23 a full rack, which baby backs are what $12 a rack as it is. So I mean it's 50%
we're
food cost
20.
right there.
Chris, what's a full rack of ribs?
27.
We're 27. See, Chris knows the whole menu.
Yeah, I'm 26, so yeah.
27 for full pound of brisket.
So there's smokehouse meals, which is a something and two sides unless otherwise stated. So you get a half a pound of brisket and two sides for $16. Like that's when you're selling a half a pound for 13.
Yeah.
And you're selling, you must get two really small sides. I don't know. This is what all the stuff I'm looking at when creating my menu. Like am I trying to keep my prices the same as my food truck, which would be probably the smarter thing for me to do. Because
Yes.
I really don't want people going out there and hitting the food truck up to find something that's $2 less than if they come to the restaurant. You ever been a cheesecake?
Yeah, I mean, I think. Yes.
That,
Yes, I know that's the kind of menu you want.
I would totally. It's horrible. Never mind. Sorry, I already told you that.
Yeah, yeah. We've talked about your menu size and how much you like to change it frequently. And you having a brick and mortar is kind of dangerous for you, I think.
It'll be printed. It'll be printed on the wall. It will need to cost me money to change the menu. So we're going to have a little bit of traditional with a little bit of our creativity. So because I don't want to alienate people. A lot of the older people like just a basic sandwich, or we'll probably do more sliced brisket because that's what people want.
Yeah. Yeah, we would largely have our regular, the truck menu as the primary section of the menu. We would probably have some extra stuff on there. Like I would love to do homemade pork rinds and season them ourselves and stuff as like an appetizer type of thing.
Some pork rinds with a little executioner on it. Oh,
yeah, hell yeah, or Judge.
Oh,
yeah.
They don't make Judge. They don't make Judge hot anymore. Imagine if they still had the jury. Oh,
yeah. Yeah, so
these are all
pork rinds.
These are all rubs from our friends at the barbecuesuperstore.com that don't pay us to.
Pork rinds with the Judge with like a garlic aioli.
Mm-hmm.
See, yeah, yeah.
Wow, yeah. Now I want some pork rinds, and I don't even like pork rinds too much.
Yeah, I mean stuff like that. I think if we wanted to venture too far outside of that, it would be something that would carry a different outside name. So, which I have a couple of sitting in my back pocket. So,
I like it.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, if you hear it in the background, my lawnmower guy just showed up finally. He's 2 hours late.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's not like it's 7:00 and he's mowing. But with that, Skippy wanted to keep this to an hour tonight. He's feeling tired.
Why are you blaming me?
Did you ask me to keep? You sent me. I got the text message. I got receipts.
I know, and you said okay with you. You agreed.
It was fine with me.
I love it.
What did you want me to say? No.
No, actually, I'm glad you said yes. To be honest with you, I'm tired of shit. I was falling asleep before this podcast.
Yeah, so did I. It sucks when the only thing to sit on is either a hard office chair or a very soft bed.
At least it's a soft bed.
Yeah. They're pretty comfortable. They're not too bad. I think we'll sleep tonight. Yeah.
Well,
Chris doesn't stick his hand between my pillows.
Or your hams.
Those aren't pillows.
Nuts to butts.
Yes, Skippy? Yeah, distracted by the nuts to butts comment, didn't you?
I was excited for a second, just saying. With the fact that you guys are in the same hotel room with a bed right next to each other and are going to fight over the remote potentially.
We're pushing them together.
Oh, don't know if that's possible. I think they're bolted to the ground or floor or whatever. We should be back on a regularly scheduled program next week, by the way.
In time.
If you're good with that, I am too.
Yep, we should be back 9:00 next week. I don't foresee that being a challenge.
As he thinks, things.
No, because the kids are back.
Wheel rolling.
The kids are back in school. I was just trying to remember when the bus picks them up. So 8:30 is when they get picked up on the bus. So we should be good for 9:00.
The wheels on the bus go round and round. Anyway,
yes.
I hope everybody have a great day. Thank you, Josh. Stay safe up in the UP and stay warm. And we will.
The only bear I'm worried about is sitting next to me. So
yeah. Enjoy. I hope Caleb comes up and sees you, by the way, just so you know.
He wanted to. He wanted to come.
I know
with
he
us.
did. I know.
I just can't afford to pay the kid. We'd have to get another hotel room, or he'd have to sleep with Chris, and I don't think that would work out well.
No, Chris, he would sleep by himself, and I mean, Chris is going to be in your bed anyway. But all right. On that note, enough sexual innuendos. I hope you have a great week.
You too, buddy. I'll talk to you later.
See you, guy.
Bye, everybody.